It's 2025, friends, and as we have just crossed the threshold of a new year, we are reminded of the sacred rhythm of time, a rhythm that invites us to reflect, to release, and to renew. I want to speak to your hearts about strength, hope, and the transformative power of faith as we move forward together into the unknown. Now, at the core of my theology, and indeed at the core of liberation and womanist theology, is the unshakable truth that God is on the side of the oppressed. Ours is a God who hears the cries of the hurting, who sees the struggle of the marginalized, and who moves with power and love to bring about justice and restoration. And as we enter this new year, let us hold fast to the liberating truth that no matter what burdens we carry or injustices we face, God walks with us, fights for us, and calls us to be co-laborers in the work of liberation. This is not just a lofty idea, it is a living reality. When Jesus declared in Luke 4 that he came to proclaim good news to the poor, release to the captives, and freedom to the oppressed, he wasn't just offering empty words. He was embodying a vision of liberation that we are invited to carry forward. That means we cannot allow fear or despair or disgust to paralyze us, even when the world feels heavy. Instead, we must root ourselves in the hope that comes from knowing the power of resurrection. Because even in the darkest of times, God is working to bring new life. Now, womanist theology teaches us something profound about this journey. It reminds us of the strength, resilience, and sacredness of those who have been overlooked and undervalued. It calls us to honor the wisdom of the ancestors, those who have endured and overcome, who have prayed and fought for freedom, and whose courage and faith light the path for us today. As we step into this new year, let us remember that we too are part of that legacy. Our stories, our struggles, and our victories matter. We are not just surviving. We are thriving, empowered by a God who sees us fully and loves us unconditionally. The road ahead will not always be easy. There will be challenges, uncertainties, and moments that test our faith, just as Jesus promised. But remember this, you are not alone. The God who brought the Israelites through the wilderness, who raised Jesus from the grave, and who has carried our people through countless trials, is the same God who walks with you into this new year. You are held by a love that is steadfast, a grace that is sufficient, and a power that is unshakable. So as we enter 2025, I invite you to carry 3 truths with you. First, know that you are called. You are not here by accident. God has placed a purpose within you that the world desperately needs. Lean into that calling, trusting that God will equip you for every good work. Second, know that you are seen. In a world that often overlooks and undervalues, God sees every part of you, your beauty, your pain, your potential. You are deeply loved and cherished. Third, know that you are free. Whatever chains have bound you, whether fear, doubt, or systems of oppression, know that Christ has already broken them. Walk boldly into the freedom that is yours, proclaiming liberation, not only for yourself, but for others. This is our hope. This is our strength. This is the faith that sustains us as we step forward into a world that is waiting for us to shine our light, to fight for justice, and to embody the transformative love of Christ. May this year be one of courage, joy, and renewal. May 2025 help us find and strengthen our faith, hope in our community, and peace in the knowledge that God is with us. And may we never forget that together we are the hands and feet of liberation in this world. Happy New Year! Let us walk boldly into the days ahead, knowing that the best is yet to come. Amen.